crazy yesterday.
I couldn't believe what I saw.
She said he was the killer.
Yes, he really does look real.
Good morning, everyone. I brought you all some donuts and coffee, and I need to ask you all a favor today. I need this office to run smoothly this morning. No surprises, no talk with Teresia, none of that. Oedipus has got himself all worked up, and I just need him to have a normal day. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for the coffee and donuts. No problem. Enjoy it.
Good morning. Can anyone tell me where I might find Oedipus?
This is his office. I'm not sure if he's in yet. Can someone check and see if he's in yet? I'm Oedipus' wife. Is this a private necessary or is this politics?
Actually, I've been sent with a message that I was hand delivered. From Chicago?
How old-fashioned. You would have thought he would have called or emailed or...
Yeah, I thought it was weird myself, but the lady who sent me said that he never replies to her emails and she knew he wouldn't answer the phone. She said she knew this would be the only way to reach him.
I think I know who hired you. Tell me the message.
I mean, it was for
Just tell me the message.
Very well. Dear Oedipus, it may both please you and pain you to know that your father Polybus has died on the 1st of this month. I still am unsure as to why you cut off all ties with us, but I thought you ought to know about your father. I am including the information regarding the funeral here in Chicago below. It will be a simple and private affair. I hope that you are happy and well. Remember that I love you, Mom.
Is this true? Has Polybus really died?
May I doubt myself if it would be otherwise.
One of you, run and find Oedipus and get him here now. Oh, blessed morning, take that prophecy.
Joe Costa, what's going on?
Listen to this. Go on, tell him.
I regret to inform you that your father, Polybus, has died.
Polybus. How? When?
Well, according to the note, just a few days ago.
Was he killed or?
Actually, the rumor around Chicago is that he died of a combination of both the flu and old age.
Oh my God, this is wonderful news! Joe Costa, you were right. There's no such thing as prophecies or revelations. See, my father died and I never laid a hand on him. I mean, he could have died of a broken heart after I left, but that could hardly be my fault. I was so stupid for believing in that.
See, sweetheart, I told you it would be alright.
You did. But still, I still worry about my mother's. That side of the prophecy, more than the other, is the reason I ran.
But if the first part of the prophecy didn't come true, do you really think the second part?
I'm sorry to interrupt, but who do you think your mother is?
Morobi, Polybus' wife, obviously.
Wait. Why are you worried about her? And if you're worried about your mom, why don't you just go see her?
See, once upon a time, a preacher told me that I was destined to kill my father Polybus and marry my mother Morobi. I wanted neither of those things to happen.
Wait.
Wait.
You think Polybus and Morobi are your parents?
Yeah.
Of course they are his parents. Didn't Moropi literally just sign that note? Love, Mom?
Wait. You think that they're your birth parents, and that's why you ran from them? Oh my gosh.
What?
Well, let me report to you that you no longer have to worry about your parents.
Wait, how do you mean?
I'm saying that Polybus is not your father and Moropi was not your birth mother.
No. That can't be true. They told me I was their son.
Yes, their adopted son.
This can't be. Joe Costa.
How do you know all of this?
I mean, it wasn't like all the papers ages and ages ago. A well-to-do couple from the north side adopts an abandoned newborn. It was the story of the year. You could look it up or something, right? I also know because I was working at the adoption agency when they came in.
And this was in Chicago?
Actually, I was working for an agency here in Detroit.
What agency would that be?
Well, I don't really remember the name of it, but I just remember the lady who brought you in just seemed like kind but nervous. She stated she couldn't give any details and then left. I mean, the baby only looked like a few days or weeks old and a little sick, so I kept him for myself. And I knew we didn't have any homes ready for immediate placement, so I kept him for myself. A few days later, I was transferred to Chicago where I met Polybus and Moropi, your birth parents.
Indeed. I want a search done on all abandoned babies from 30 years ago.
Oedipus, here, I think you're tangenting here. We're looking for Lys's killer, not your birth parents.
But, sweetie, I could debunk Sister Tiresias and put an end to all these religious fakes all at the same time.
Okay, you're not hearing me. I don't think that you should go looking for your birth parents.
What is that in India?
Just trust me. Call it women's intuition.
Listen, you're worrying too much. Go outside and get some fresh air, please.
Oh, Oedipus, God keep you from the knowledge of who you are, and God forbid me from who I am.
Is your wife okay? She seemed upset as she was.
She'll be fine. She's probably just upset with all the incoming news. Or maybe she's upset that she may be about to discover my humble origin story.
Well, this is awkward. Seriously. 3 guesses as to who his parents are. Come on now.
I mean, Sister Tiresias did say that he would find out this morning and that he would not like it.
Hello? Hi, my name is Katarina, and I received an urgent summons telling me that I had to report to the mayor's office this morning.
Oh, thank you for coming. Mayor Oedipus, Lys's driver's here.
We welcome and thank you for coming down on such short notice. You're from Saginaw here.
Well, originally, I actually used to work as a nurse at the DSA Midtown, but after the incident with the mayor, I just moved to Saginaw with my parents.
I think I've seen your face before.
You were trained as a nurse, but yet licensed as a driver?
Yes, well, Lys and I, we just...
Well, I'm sorry to interrupt again, but you said you worked at a hospital. And which hospital was that?
Oh, the DMC.
Wait. And how long ago was that?
It was about 30 years ago.
Oh my gosh! I knew I was right! This is the nurse. The one I was just talking about. The one who brought you to me. Hey, do you remember like 30 years ago bringing an abandoned newborn down to the adoption agency?
What? Why would you ask that?
This is the child. 30-some years later, and here he is. All grown up.
What? No, this can't be. How?
Well, we're hoping you can tell us.
He's crazy. He doesn't even know what he's talking about.
He said he brought a child to you. The child to talk.
Please, can you just stop, please?
I'm going to ask you one more time. Did he or did he not bring a baby to you? The one he spoke of?
He did.
And where did he ever say where he got this baby from?
He was brought to me. He wasn't mine.
Then from whom?
Can you please stop?
I'm going to ask you one more time. From who?
It was Lys's son.
Lys?
Jocasta is his mother?
He brought it. He brought you. And saying that you were sick and unable to breathe, but when I checked you out, you were perfectly healthy. So I asked Lys why he had brought you in the first place. And he said that he had to get rid of you.
Get rid of me?
He said something about a prophecy and that his son was meant to kill his parents. He wanted to give you up for adoption, but his mom refused. So we took him to an adoption agency and we marked it down as though he had died of a chest infection.
And Lys?
Well, ultimately, he became worried that I would tell someone his little secret, so he hired me as his driver so he could keep tabs on me.
Wait. Where's Jocasta?
She ran out upset some time ago.
I need to go see her.
Shocking news from the mayor's mansion this morning. Jocasta, former wife of former Mayor Lys and current wife of current Mayor Oedipus, has been found dead in their mansion this morning of an apparent suicide. And the mayor himself is being treated for what most call self-inflicted wounds and has resigned today. Joining me now is from Mayor's residence, Janelle Hall, and from downtown,
Justin Malone.
what details can you give us towards these claims?
Well, the House of Staff is telling us a tremendous story, and we do want to know and our viewers that the following report contains graphic descriptions. It all started here this afternoon when Jocasta came home and ran into her bedroom in tears. Several staff members tried to assist her with help, but received no response. One reported that she could hear Jocasta talking to her late husband about her son.
Oh, it was gruesome. She was just hanging from the ceiling fan. He jumped up and he quickly cut her down and then, I'm sorry, I can't.
The police has reported an Oedipus despair took the brooches from her jacket and stabbed his own eyes.
We tried to stop him. He was crazy. He talked about how he never went to see the crimes that he committed before. And then he just sat there, bleeding over his wife's dead body.
And the mayor was rushed to DMC in Midtown where he was listed stable condition and later released after refusing any kind of treatment.
Poor thing. Well, that's right. And I'm standing right out the city municipal building where just moments ago, Creon, and much to everyone's surprise, Oedipus has addressed a growing crowd of city residents.
Thank you, everyone. We would like to thank you all for your kind thoughts and prayers as we have had to deal with this tragedy today. The news of my sister's death and the new real revelation of her real relationship with the mayor is almost more than we can bear. It was a cruel twist of fate that brought mother and son into marriage. Whoever would have thought something so unimaginable would happen? Again, we thank you all for your support and pray we may all begin to heal.
If I may. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I come before you as a blind and broken fool. In trying to run from my fate, I found myself running into it. I did not see it, and now I will never see again. In this time, I hope that you pray for my sons. They are suffering from the double loss of their mother and their father. And I hope and pray that you can give love and support to my nieces and nephews. What should I say, my brothers and sisters. And at this time, they need all the love and support they can get. And I pray that their lives are better than was mine or than was my father's. Thank you.
So, as you just saw there, Mayor Oedipus resigning as a scandal of mythic proportions rocks City Hall.
This was all about Oedipus's arrogance. Thought he was in control of everything, but you cannot control God.
Nope, can't control fate.
If these people were just honest to each other, none of this would have ever happened.
But for the grace of God, go I.